Magazine news and gossip. Demet Özdemir's El Turco bombshell. A Kenyaman reunion in the works. What happens when two of Turkey's biggest stars spark a frenzy with a single comment? Could a long-awaited reunion be on the horizon? Is Italy about to become the backdrop for a sizzling new project? Buckle up, because Demet Özdemir just dropped a bombshell about El Turco and her former co-star Kenyaman that's got fans losing their minds. In a whirlwind of excitement at a recent star-studded event, the ever-charismatic Demet Özdemir sent shockwaves through the entertainment world with her candid thoughts on Disney Plus' hit series El Turco. The actress, known for her infectious charm and undeniable talent, didn't hold back as she gushed over the show and, more importantly, her old friend Kenyaman. Her words weren't just a review. They were a spark that ignited a firestorm of speculation, hope, and pure fangirl hysteria across social media. So what exactly did she say, and why is everyone buzzing? Let's dive into the juicy details. Demet's heartfelt praise for El Turco. Demet Özdemir, a household name in Turkish entertainment, has always been one to wear her heart on her sleeve. During a lively Q&A session at the event, the topic of El Turco came up, and her face lit up like a kid on Christmas morning. "I watched El Turco, and oh my gosh, I was glued to the screen," she exclaimed, her enthusiasm contagious. "The story, the visuals, the energy, it's absolutely gripping. I couldn't take my eyes off it." But it wasn't just the show's stunning production that had Demet raving. Her praise took a personal turn when she mentioned Kenyaman, the dashing leading man whose performance in El Turco has been the talk of the town. "Ken is just wow," she said, her voice softening with a hint of nostalgia. "His performance is electric. He brings this raw, magnetic energy to every scene, and it's impossible not to get swept away. Watching him, I realized how much I've missed seeing him on screen." For those who don't know, Demet and Ken shared the screen years ago in the wildly popular romantic comedy or Kensikas, Early Bird, where their chemistry was nothing short of magical. Their on-screen romance as Sanam and Ken had fans swooning worldwide, and their real-life friendship only added to the allure. So, when Demet admitted she missed Ken, the room erupted in gasps and whispers. Could this be a hint at something bigger? A dreamy proposal that stole the show. Just when fans thought Demet's compliments were the highlight, she turned up the heat with a suggestion that sent everyone into a frenzy. Leaning forward with a mischievous glint in her eye, she dropped the ultimate tease. "You know, I was thinking, wouldn't it be amazing if Ken and I teamed up again? Like, imagine us in a romantic series set in Italy. Think cobblestone streets, sunlit vineyards, and all that Italian charm. Working with Ken is always a blast, and I just know we could create something unforgettable together." The crowd went wild, and for good reason. The idea of Demet and Ken reuniting for a new project, especially one set in the romantic paradise of Italy, is the stuff fan dreams are made of. Picture it. Demet's radiant smile against the backdrop of Florence, Ken's smoldering gaze in the Tuscan countryside, and a love story that tugs at every heartstring. It's a vision so vivid it's practically begging to be greenlit. Demet didn't stop there. She painted a picture of what this hypothetical project could be, her excitement bubbling over. "Italy has this magic, you know? The culture, the food, the history. It's the perfect place for a story about love and adventure. And with Ken's intensity and let's say my knack for chaos," she laughed, "we'd make something that fans would never forget." Social media explodes with fan fever. It didn't take long for Demet's comments to set the internet ablaze. Within minutes, hashtags like #DemetCanReunion, #ElTurcoFever, and #ItalianLoveStory were trending worldwide. Fans flooded X with reactions, ranging from tearful pleas for the reunion to elaborate fan art depicting Demet and Ken in Italian settings. One user wrote, "Demet and Ken in Italy? My heart can't handle this. Disney Plus, make it happen." Another posted, "I'm already booking my imaginary flight to Tuscany for this dream series." Fan accounts dedicated to her Kensikas sprang back to life, sharing throwback clips of Demet and Ken's iconic scenes alongside fervent messages of support. Petitions for a new project began circulating online, with thousands of signatures pouring in within hours. The excitement wasn't limited to Turkey. Fans from Latin America, Europe, and Asia joined the chorus, proving once again that Demet and Cannes' star power knows no borders. The buzz also reignited interest in El Turco itself. Viewers who hadn't yet tuned in rushed to Disney Plus to see what all the fuss was about, boosting the show's streaming numbers overnight. Ken Yaman's brooding portrayal of the titular character, combined with the series' gripping historical drama, has clearly struck a chord, and Demet's glowing endorsement only amplified its appeal. Why a Demet-Ken reunion feels so special. To understand why Demet's comments have caused such a stir, you have to look back at the phenomenon that was Erkensikas. The 2018 series wasn't just a hit, it was a cultural juggernaut. Demet's portrayal of the quirky, lovable Sanam and Cannes' rugged yet tender Candivit created a love story that resonated with millions. Their chemistry was so palpable that fans couldn't help but root for them, both on and off the screen. Beyond their on-screen magic, Demet and Cannes' genuine friendship added an extra layer of authenticity to their work. Behind-the-scenes footage showed them laughing, teasing, and supporting each other, which only deepened fans' affection. Even years after Erkensikas ended, their bond remains a fan favorite, with every interview or social media post from either star sparking speculation about a possible reunion. Demet's recent comments tap into that lingering hope. Her wistful mention of missing Ken wasn't just a throwaway line. It was a nod to the connection that fans have cherished for years. And her idea of an Italian-set series? It's a masterstroke that blends nostalgia with fresh possibilities, offering a new canvas for their dynamic while staying true to the romantic roots that made them icons. The allure of Italy as a backdrop. Let's talk about that Italian dream for a moment, because Demet's vision is pure genius. Italy, with its breathtaking landscapes and rich cultural heritage, is a filmmaker's paradise. From the rolling hills of Tuscany to the dreamy canals of Venice, the country exudes romance and intrigue. A series set there could weave together passion, drama, and maybe even a touch of mystery, perfect for Demet and Cannes' versatile talents. Imagine Demet as a spirited artist chasing her dreams in Rome, crossing paths with Cannes' enigmatic adventurer. Or picture them as star-crossed lovers in a coastal village, their story unfolding against sunsets that look like they were painted by the gods. The possibilities are endless, and Demet's enthusiasm for the idea shows she's already thought it through. "I can see it so clearly," she said at the event. "The music, the colors, the emotions. It would be like stepping into a fairy tale." Italy also holds a special place in Ken Yaman's heart, as he spent time there for work and leisure. His fluency in Italian and familiarity with the culture would bring authenticity to the project, while Demet's natural warmth would light up any scene. Together, they could capture the essence of Italy while delivering the kind of chemistry that leaves audiences breathless. What's next for Demet and Cannes? So, where do we go from here? Demet's comments have certainly stirred the pot, but will they lead to an actual project? Industry insiders are already whispering about the potential. Disney Plus, which has seen massive success with El Turco, might be keen to capitalize on the hype. A Demet-Ken reunion would be a guaranteed hit, especially with the global fan base they command. For now, Demet is keeping busy with her own projects, including upcoming roles that showcase her range as an actress. But her affection for Cannes and her excitement for a potential collaboration suggests she's open to making this dream a reality. As for Cannes, he's riding high on El Turco's success and has hinted at new projects in the pipeline. Could one of them involve his old friend Demet? Only time will tell. Fans, meanwhile, aren't waiting around. Social media campaigns are in full swing, with hashtags and petitions gaining traction by the day. Some have even started dreaming up titles for the hypothetical series, with suggestions like Amore in Italia and Tuscan Hearts popping up online. The enthusiasm is infectious, and it's clear that the world is ready for another dose of Demet and Cannes' magic. The power of a single spark. Demet Özdemir's comments at that fateful event weren't just a passing moment. They were a spark that reignited a flame. Her heartfelt praise for El Turco, her nostalgic nod to Ken Yaman, and her tantalizing vision of an Italian love story have given fans something to cling to. Whether or not this dream becomes reality, it's a reminder of the power of connection, both between stars and their audience. For now, El Turco continues to captivate viewers and Kenyaman's star shines brighter than ever. Demet's words have added fuel to the fire, ensuring that the show, and the possibility of a reunion, remains a hot topic. As magazine news and gossip, we'll be keeping a close eye on this story, ready to bring you every update, rumor, and hint as it unfolds. So, what do you think? Will Demet and Ken make their Italian fairy tale come true? Will El Turco pave the way for a new chapter in their saga? Drop your thoughts on X and join the global conversation. One thing's for sure, when it comes to Demet Özdemir and Kenyaman, the world is always watching and the heart always hopes.